Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Last Days of Europe with me, Alpha Pi Omega, and Greater Germanic Reich. So in the last episode we have, we ended up on a bit of a sour note with that whole event about killing a random worker, but at least our economy is doing fine. Jesus, how do you recover from that? Well, I recovered by making some tea and thinking about something else. The good news is that very soon we should be able to get our new scout car ready, and I'm planning to take advantage of that. So let's see, let's give it a few more days so that we can have a bit more of experience points here before we actually go and invest it all. So when are we getting the next frigates? When are we getting the next frigates? On 12th of April, okay, in a couple of days. That's good. You guys done? You guys are done, okay. So that means that I can... Actually, I wanted to split you, so you are actually going to be sent to this fleet, and you are going to be sent to this fleet. We are going to disband the Kraft Zeppelin, the oldest one that we have. Oh man, you have been in service for what? 30, that would be 1940, yeah, 31 years rough, no, 30 years exactly, probably. Depends on when this one was finished in this timeline. So goodbye, sweet prince. You two can now join the main fleet. And let's look if any of these have finished their training. No, not yet, but soon. 2 of the cruisers will. The fuel situation is not looking good again. We're drilling you... I guess we can stop with that, because that is not necessary. So let's stop this. And you guys... Okay, you're just finishing. Okay, that's gonna finish up the fuel hoggling by the army. Yeah, just you. 3 here and 3 here, but they should be done very soon. Okay, so we'll be fine. We will be fine. Already the daily consumption has dropped, which is good. Okay, now we get 25 experience points. So I think that we can go with the looks. Actually, let's look at the China modernizes. In 1962, Chinese President Gao Zhongwu announced his program to completely modernize the Chinese economy. Over the years, he has systematically transformed China into an engine and a breadbasket of the modern era, feeding billions in the sphere and generating enough wealth to rival Japan. They are now perhaps the only nation in the co-prosperity sphere to rival Japan in industry and international economic projection. However, it must be noted that not all is well in China. The ancient nation is still plagued with a corrupt government and the fading encroachment of Japanese megacorporations. Even with these obstacles, one great mountain has been climbed. China is no longer the sick man of Asia. The century of humiliation is over. Okay. You're part of the co-prosperity sphere. One with tongue. Can we see? I think we can see the 10 biggest. Republic of China has 88.72 billion, and Japan has nearly 300 billion. So I don't really think they are anywhere close. I don't really think they are anywhere close, but okay. Hey, and I wanted to design that car. So let's do that now. So advanced armored car chassis. So where did we end up? Well, we wanted to give it no turret. We wanted to give it a 3-man turret, which will make it way more expensive. But armored car armaments, modern light cannon or the advanced automatic cannon. Yeah, we want the modern light cannon. We wanted the radio and the special modules. There were 2 for recon, if I recall correctly. Yep, enhanced optical equipment. Fire control system, expanded fuel capacity, dozer blade. Improved commander's optics, and I think that's all. Crew heater, autoloader, anti-tank, extra armor plating, additional machine gun, active protection system, explosive reactive armor. Okay, so that's the thing. We wanted the non-tracked half-track suspension, we wanted the cast armor, and we wanted the diesel engine. Oh, that's 26! Did we want the diesel engine? I think we did. Because that makes it way better and way more reliable. And we could even improve the armor. Okay, well, guess we'll have to wait. Additional machine gun. Well, that would make sense. We don't need defense or armor plating. Actually, the dozer blade would be interesting to increase the entrenchment of the units, but I don't think that's really what we wanted for fire control system. Easy maintenance, automated fire, smoke emitters, smoke launchers. No, we are going to want the additional machine gun. Yeah. Okay, but for that we need 30. Okay, so about 2 weeks more. Educational investment, don't mind if I do. Rijksnachrichtendienst. Nothing that we can do here, huh? Yep, nothing. Buck political enemies. Poverty reducing initiative, don't mind if I do. And tradesmanship initiative, don't mind if I do. What's the current status? Poverty rate is at 39.59% and dropping by nearly 1% every year, by 0.8 actually. Healthcare quality is increasing slightly, but we have advanced healthcare. World-class healthcare would be better, but that's the song of the future. The song of the days past. And the days to be. Okay, we finished some of the projects. So there really is nowhere where we can upgrade in our territory. So now let's start improving the territories of our friends. Okay, so that's investment into the beautiful Leopold Verwaltung, and now we might go here. Now where's our capital? Here? No. Here at Tenerife. I didn't see special. Yeah, we need to improve your infrastructure and the area around it. Okay, let's do it like this. You guys are still improving, so that's fine. And I think Military Berserk also deserves it, so let's do 2 levels in Moscow. And then Ukraine. Here is Kiev. So let's give it a little jolt. And someone actually mentioned that the electricity could also improve GDP, but I don't think so. Grid power production reduces building. Nope. That has nothing to do with the GDP, it seems. So whoever suggested that, you were wrong. You were wrong, and you should feel bad for telling me stuff that's not true. Okay, but we get one of the frigates now done. F870. What a beautiful name. I've always wanted a ship of that name. And here you go, the second ship. Okay, so 2 of the cruisers are done. There's nothing that we can do here with them. There's nothing we can do here with them either. Nothing here either. Okay, you guys are aged, and you guys are aged. So I'm actually gonna put you on the Baltic fleet. And I'm gonna get rid of these 3. And instead we're gonna put 2 heavy cruisers on those. And we're gonna be done with the Baltic fleet modernization. Army expenses 30 million. The game is just determined to bankrupt us, no matter what we do. Is there actually the military austerity? It grants division training time, division organization, recruitment factor, but military spending minus 15%. Okay, let's do that for a bit. For half a year, I think we can do that. It's gonna take down the GDP a bit. Not the GDP, I mean the deficit a bit. Tax hike. Civilian austerity. I don't think that's actually worth it. More stability, power gain, more support. Yeah, Wolves construction speed, that's definitely not something that I would like. Though... But no, that would be way less, actually. 15% of this would be like 2 billion. Let's do it. Let's do it. We need to stabilize the economy as fast as possible. Damn it, I hate it. I hate it, but these are dire times. We definitely need to lower everything as much as possible. And as long as it does not interfere with the GDP growth, then I am fine. So there's nothing here that we would like. This just increases inflation. And it just gives us 100 million. Yeah. I mean, I think we might have to eventually do it. Those are like the only focuses that we haven't finished, and maybe it's gonna trigger the new tree. So, you know what? Let's just bite the bullet. Better industrial expertise. Yes, is that? Yes, annual GDP growth factor plus 3%. New training program motivated by need for better workers and managers has resulted in industrial workplaces that are more exact, efficient, and marked in their production of goods. New technologies and equipment are important, but they will never triumph the human element, that which is driven by practice and education. These new training programs, motivated by nation vocation programs and investments in worker safety programs, have driven our workers further towards true perfect industrial efficiency. When they clock in, they will become machines of the highest order. That is the goal. So we get extra production efficiency retention of 20%, production efficiency cap 10%, production efficiency growth increased by 15%, annual GDP growth plus 3%, consumer goods production factor plus 10%, military industrial expertise cost factor 20% extra, naval industry cost lowered by 10%, extra consumer goods needed but societal development progress increased. Okay, well that actually seems like it lowered the real GDP growth. But hey, who am I to complain? Okay, now I think we can actually do this yet again. So, free-man turret, modern white cannon, a radio, additional machine gun, enhanced optical equipment, and improved commander optics. Cool. And half-track, cast armor, and diesel engine. Okay, now let's compare it to the Panzerrose. Defense 6.2, gonna go up to 13.7, breakthrough 11.5 is gonna go to 16.1, soft attack 15, hard attack 16, soft attack 24, hard attack 26, piercing 60, we get 75, hardness is the same, is it? Yeah, it is. Armor 22.5 compared to 10, actually, interesting. Breakthrough 16.1 compared to 11.5, and defense we already spoke about. Amazing! So, with the 105% reliability, I think we can actually increase the speed of the car slightly, 21.6, and the armor be worth it? That would still... yeah, that was still scrub. Okay, let's make it like this. Reliability is 101. Actually, we can go higher. Let's go higher. 24.3 kilometers and reliability 100.8%. And we are going to call this Lux X. Let's make it. And Panzerrose is now going to be obsolete. And we lost some factories yet again. Dear baby, yet again. Where do we have you? Panzerrose is out, Lux X is in. We need 1446 needed for upgrades. Okay. Well, that tells you all you need to know. So 5 factories from here. 2 factories from here. 1 factory from here. 5 factories from here. Anything else needed? I guess we'll have to pull in a couple more from other industries. 3.16 per day, and it has a potential to go way higher. So let's remove this. Okay, that is actually doing good, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are going to give you 5 extra. So you're producing nearly 5 per day right off the bat, and it's gonna more than quintuple. So we are looking to about 25 per day. Amazing. That's gonna be a quick rearming of all of our forces. Good to see that. And what are you talking about, game? More? Cool, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Yep. Everyone is gonna get... reconnaissance is now 42. Defense is even further boosted. That is good. Now, we get the 1970 depth charges. This requires certain amount of work. Okay, you guys are done. We are now stockpiling fuel. Okay, we have just you guys everywhere. So that makes, yep, this one is obsolete. The Panzer Division is obsolete. Motorized is obsolete. Brigadier is obsolete, so it's motorized. And Gebirgsjäger. That's the next one we have to work on. Pretty cool development, I think. So we get the 1970 depth charges. Now we need to do the 1970 sonar. As submarines became increasingly capable of avoiding standard sonar systems, locating mechanisms struggled to keep pace. The advent of new and more precise methods was a godsend for the industry and forced submarines to once again work in deeper waters. So subdetection 12 compared to 9.5, that's not as great. We're gonna ignore it for now, but once we get the what's it called? The sonar as well, we are then going to refit our frigates to the new model. Okay, wait, didn't I say we're gonna do this? I think I said we're gonna do this. So, competitive market. The effects of the Japanese market opening up to the German market is in full effect now. Shelves are filling with products that have origins from all around East Asia, often being more expensive and higher quality than their German counterparts. This has pleased our citizens quite handily, but now there's a question we must ask ourselves. Do we want to be outcompeted by a superpower in our own lands? Though the profits are flowing, we don't need them to run our own business into the ground. The answer will reveal itself in the future, as it is too late to back out now. Okay, infrastructure investment, that is good. I actually don't know what infrastructure investment is gonna do when we have actually boosted everything. And now let's finish the last one, which gives us 100 million. Perhaps the one thing the reformists and conservatives both share in common is that they care about the well-being of the average German citizen. Incredibly, with us loosening our sanctions for Japan, this has led to an increase in the standards of living, and even if we're interacting with a superpower that was previously almost hostile about us, no clique in the NSDAP seems to be against the progress that we are making. Business is booming. I mean, 100 million seems like nothing. I don't know why that's even there. What's the real point? But hey, debt to GDP is now at 80.1%. Deficit further increased, but real GDP growth keeps up. So we are going sub 70. You just watch. Military investment. I really want to go sub 80. Hey, and we get advanced jet fighter. So this will allow us to start producing the advanced jet fighter carrier version. Lessons learned and new technologies developed for our fighter aircraft can be applied to Navy as well. Modern fighter aircraft will protect our fleet from the menace of their attack. So let us... Decision. Synthetic oil investment. Yep, that's a good one. The game is having issues with improved jet fighter, improved jet closer support. Wait, are we not producing a fighter? Improved jet close. That's an interceptor jet tactical. Yeah, we are not. That's peculiar. Advanced jet fighter. Yeah, it's not here. Okay, cool then. So let's put 10 factories on it, because it is now kind of important to do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're actually hitting our 3.17 per week. We're gonna produce roughly 3 per day, if I'm not mistaken. So that's gonna be fine. May the money flow. Poverty. Actually, the poverty rate change has started dropping. Okay, so we're gonna have 100 million. Amazing. And that means we are done with all of the trees. All of them, with the exception of the social market. That one I really don't want to take right now. And hey, now you're telling me that we got yet another bigger number of stuff done. Here comes another frigate. Okay, you still need to finish the training. Civilian investment. Please don't mind if I do. How's the construction going? Pretty well. Still working on Reunion and Mauritius, but the rest is going well. Deficit jumped up, inflation jumped up as well, and we finished the AFV, which is going to be our next project for the fighting force. Have we finished the APC? I think we're actually using the APCs for as well, right? Yeah, we're using the APCs, so now AFVs and then APCs. So AFVs we got, now the APC chassis. By improving the suspension system in the wheel or track system of our APCs, we can make them more comfortable to be in during transport and allow the passengers to disembark more quickly when a rapid exit is required. This looks like something from Aliens. The one that Ripley was driving around. And there we go. The game just keeps screwing with us as far as requirements go. Thank God we don't need these medium-ranged ballistic missiles anymore. Auto budget upgrade. Media manipulation token. Come on, inflation. Give me a break. Well, deficit dropped, but hey, we are, for the very first time, sub 80% in debt to GDP. That is amazing. And the advanced jet has been finished as well. So next we can go with advanced jet carrier version, Quasar support. There is a need for a light attack carrier-based aircraft that can make supersonic speed, carry large loads, and fly further than its ancestors. With the new technological advancement, we can give our naval pilots what they need. So audit the equipment in production. Yep. That's gonna take a while. Oof, I'll need more. I guess we'll have to put in nice on a 2,769 tanks to go. And we're about halfway through. We're producing almost 10 per day, so in less than a year we're gonna be done with that. Wait, am I calculating that correctly? divided by 10. Yeah, 276 days or less. You are going to be done in 118 days. That's good. And you are actually done with this. So I can steal those factories and put them on the... wait, where is it? This is the advanced jet fighter, which we're already producing 1 per day. Where's the Corsair support? Oh, here it is. Okay, I was actually missing that one. So 700 of those. And yet again, you keep telling me that we get more, but oh, we'll see. We shall see. Okay, no national focus at this point. So cool. We have finished this part, and we are ready for the next chapter. My guess is that these guys are gonna jump at it, and that's gonna require us to react. But someone mentioned that we might get a surprise of a sort that's gonna shock us. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that shock is going to be. The fuel is being gained by 1.3 thousand units per day, which is great. More frigates are being built, which is also great. And the game claims that we are getting even more units. Well, let's put them on civilian for now. Yep, things are looking nice. I mean, all of it, it's nice. I mean, look at that. The stats are going up significantly. The breakthrough is already over 1,000 for the mechanized divisions, because the tanks are giving us a huge bonus. And if we get the AFVs and APCs modernized as well, it's going to be great. All of our other units are getting bonuses from the recon, defense, breakthrough, reconnaissance, fuel capacity, soft attack, hard attack. Yeah, it's pretty good, pretty darn good. Anti-tank and anti-air. It is really nice. So the AFV will have to come next in the next episode. Till then, you guys actually take care. I'm enjoying this, and we're fulfilling even the debt to GDP goals. Actually, our GDP is now over 400 billion. 402 billion 920 million. I just wish the inflation wasn't decimating us, so 10.51 is actually really high. But hey, we're leaving United States of America behind us, so I guess it's worth it. I guess it's worth it.